Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to mod the Nerf Recon. I'm just going to give a shout out to British Nerfer for leaving me a reply so quickly on why we're actually taking out the air restrictor on this gun, just simply because it's a pretty much full spring powered gun. But yeah, so check out his channel, he's got some cool mods and vids. Alright, so let's get started. So first you have to take out all the screws, obviously. Now don't try to take off the cocking mechanism, because this doesn't come off by itself. It comes off with the two sides of the gun, so don't try anything with that. When unscrewing this, you'll find that there are two screws behind the cocking mechanism and two screws in the back here. So there's, like I said, the two in the front and there's the two in the back. To take the gun apart, you will have to take these two at the back out, because as you can see, it's one lid and it closes over it to hold it down. Alright, so once you've done that, you can take your gun apart. You gotta be reasonably careful here. Remember, there is a rail attachment part that will fly out, probably, with the spring under it. So, there you go. Don't know if you could hear that, but it did, and if you can see it. Alright, so you won't need anything in this side. You can just move that aside. Make sure you don't lose your spring and rail attachment. Alright, so now you should be left with this. I'll turn it so you can see it as you would see it at the moment. Alright, now, yes, there is tape around that. I'll tell you about that later. You want to be careful with this gun, because if you move around stuff, it can end up partially breaking your gun. When I tried modding this before, I was left for a couple days trying to figure out what I'd done wrong, and this piece wasn't in the right position, and so my gun wouldn't work, so I wouldn't screw around with any of that. All you need for this is you'll need your barrel, so you can take out your spring on that side. You can take that out as well if you'd like, and then you'll just want to take out your barrel. So all you need to do for this is to just simply pull it apart. You can take that out. Alright, you can move that to the side for now. Now you should be left with this. You can pull that off, you won't want that. Move that to the side. Now, this is why I had the tape. What you're going to need to do here is you're going to want to, you won't see, if you can see from here actually, it's empty and there's nothing in there. So that's because I've drilled it out. So literally all you need to do is take your drill bit, put it on your drill of course, something that'll fit this quite well, and just drill down. The only reason I have the duct tape, well not duct tape, electrical tape, is because one, regular tape wouldn't do it, because it'll get a bit messy and it doesn't work particularly well for this, but also because whilst drilling it, part of it disconnected and got a little crack in it, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose any air. It won't break your gun, it still connected, just it let out a bit of air. So that's pretty much it. I've seen other people who have taken out the protectors in their gun so they can muzzle load it. I wouldn't suggest doing this because I tried it. It did work, but me not knowing the best stuff about muzzle loading ended up jamming a bullet in there and potentially almost losing the gun itself. So if I were you, I wouldn't try that out. You can if you'd like, if you know what you're doing, but it's I mean, it's reasonably simple. I can tell you what you do. All you need to do really is take this screw there out. Hopefully you can see that, which should release this piece, and then you can untighten those two screws, lift that up, and you can pull out that, which is your protector. So I'll quickly try to put this back together for you. Make sure to look out for one of my new videos, well, a video well, not really a vid actually. There'll be a mod coming out about my painted Maverick. I'll probably show the mod, and then I'll show how to mod the gun. So, also something about my videos, just so you know, is that I don't show modding the gun itself really, just because I don't have doubles of most of the guns, and so I can't test it out first and then do it. So I have to test it out and then show you. Alright, so just about there. Just put that in. Put the little there. Oops, sorry, forgot to put that in. Take that out. Sorry guys, this might be taking a little bit of time. Also, I would cut this out, but for some reason my computer is stupid and it doesn't have it doesn't have Movie Maker, so I can't really cut anything out. So just get that. And there, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't get this in the right positions, you can potentially break your gun. So that's probably not the best thing to do if you like the gun. If you've watched my video on all my Nerf guns, I said that I didn't particularly like this gun. It's not that I didn't like the gun as much as it wasn't the most accurate gun. I can't say accurate as much as it. Yeah, I didn't like it very much. But I've realized after modding it that the gun itself has actually improved quite a bit. So I would definitely suggest doing this mod, it's actually very surprising, because if you look at the mod, as you can see now, it's fully spring powered, which means the air restrictor mod shouldn't work, but it does, which is, like I said, very surprising. And yeah, it does. After a couple of fires I've done in the past day or two, I realized the mod does give it a significant amount more of range and firing. So yeah, alright, so we'll click that in, put that back, take your lid, well actually before you take the lid, put that down on the bottom. This is just if you would like to hold your extra bullet in the bottom. Put the little rail attachment part in. I don't hate this, but it's all fidgety and I've got reasonably big hands. So, alright, now you can just place your lid back on, shell, whatever you want to call it, and then you can click that on. Make sure you've got it on the right side, because if you try it like that, it won't fit the whole way and you won't be able to put it in properly. So you can put that on, you can screw it all up, and then you can use it. The one thing I'm going to tell you that I forgot to tell you at the beginning is that all the screws are the same, except from this screw down here, and that's a longer screw, so make sure you remember that. I will finish this off. Well, actually I won't. I'll just put in a clip and fire. It shouldn't do much damage if I hold the gun down. So, oops. Cock it back, put the clip in. Okay, it's cocked. I shoot. It went. I'll get it in so you can actually see the bullet. You probably didn't see the bullet. but it's actually now even more so than before. It's shooting incredibly fast. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you.